And we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way.
I'll see you in the basement.
Hey everybody, welcome to Nobody Listens to David. I am joined today by this weird Dodger fan who decided to... Did the Dodgers win today, by the way?
I think it's in a rain delay.
Oh, all right.
But they were winning by a lot.
And of course, somebody that stole the spotlight for me on our WrestleMania predictions, Queen of Mean Justice, stole up my spotlight that day.
Oops.
That's all right. I got most of them right. That's all that matters.
Yeah, you really did. You did a really good job.
Thank you.
I wasn't present.
No, I should be writing for WWE, though.
I've told you to apply. If those people who are writing got hired, you will get hired for sure.
I'll probably get fired in the first 5 minutes.
For having way too many good ideas, maybe.
For making too much sense.
Yeah,
And
probably.
the bots will cancel me.
Those damn Autobots.
The bots will have me.
They will.
I'm just kidding. You know I love my AEW. Just like
Yes.
giving Tony Khan a hard time. That's all that
And all his
matters.
fans.
That's it.
And
And all the
anybody who's
fans.
ever watched it.
Don't forget, AEW will be actually in LA.
Inglewood.
Yeah, in Inglewood and Ontario.
How do you feel about your boyfriend being on AEW, Daniel Bryan?
Well, I get to see at least the highlights. I wish he was on it
And you cry every time.
every time. I wish he was on every week on Rampage and Dynamite, and every week. But I do like the crew he's part of. So with Moxley and Regal. So there you go.
Oh, yeah, I watched it.
So there you go. See, you are such a liar. Anyways, today
What are we doing today?
Today we are going to give our top 10
Oh my gosh.
favorite WWE theme songs. Eric is going to be the judge here. He's going to hate probably our order, or he's going to hate some of the songs we have on the list, or he's going to question some of the songs we have on the list. So,
Maybe.
all right, so we're going to rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first.
Let's go. Let's
All
go.
right, are you ready? Here we go.
Let's go.
Ready?
Go.
1, 2,
paper.
3. All right. 1, 2, 3. Damn. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ah, all right.
Woo!
So
Yeah,
you get
no.
to go. You want to go first or second?
You have no rhythm. Justice.
I will go.
He smoked a little bit before.
I'll go
we went in there.
first. I'll go first.
All right, go ahead. So Justice is gonna name
My number 10.
number 10.
Okay, so should I just play it?
Yeah, go ahead
Okay. Let's see.
and tell us who it's by. Of course, Dawn Marie.
Miss Dawn Marie herself, the icon, the queen. Thank you very much.
Oh my God.
It sounded pretty good, but I don't know.
I remember the storyline with Dawn Marie, Tori Wilson, and Tori Wilson's dad. So,
Oh my God, that was amazing.
that was before Eric's time.
That was before I started remembering.
Yeah,
Dawn Marie was an ECW original. And,
yeah, she
you know,
was. She's
Very
underrated.
beautiful woman, beautiful woman.
She doesn't get enough credit for catapulting Tori's career. You know,
No,
she really did.
yeah. She gave Tori that little extra something. So.
She was the perfect little bitch
Didn't they have a bra and panties match too?
all the time.
And then she gave
And costume contests,
Yeah.
and dance
Maybe even
offs.
backstage as well.
and
Yeah.
then she gave Tori Wilson,
She's-
Tori Wilson's dad, a heart attack, right?
Yeah, and then she smashed her.
With
in the-
Viagra?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh
And then
my.
she smashed her in the head with a vase at the funeral. It was iconic. She was a legend. She
Yes.
is. She's a legend.
Well, here's my number 10. I think Eric will like this one. You can tell us who picked the better one.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Let's see.
Yes.
Let's see if I can get it to play here.
Oh, I know who that is.
Number 10 is Demolition, Axe and Smash. I was a big Axe and Smash guy when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? I guess I win that round.
Whatever.
It's more iconic.
That right?
Whatever.
Thank you. You know, I dressed up as Axe for Halloween. Yeah. I painted the face. My grandmother and my mom wouldn't let me go out for Halloween without a shirt. I weighed only 60 pounds, but
Which one was the one that turned into the Repo Man?
that was Smash.
Smash. Right?
Yeah, I was Axe. That was the cool one. I don't know. I always thought Axe was the best one out of the
Crush.
two.
What about Crush?
I wasn't a fan of Crush. I think it killed Demolition when he went
Yeah.
over there. I don't know why. I hate to say it, but yeah, I wore the black stuff that go. I don't know what you would call that. The little whatever the
Their
top
war
was.
gear?
Yeah, I painted my face. I had like red candy, so my tongue would be red. and I wore the little trunks. I made some boxers into little trunks.
Yeah.
And then my mom and grandmother, like I said, wouldn't let me go without the shirt because it was too cold for Halloween because it would always rain on Halloween.
Of course.
And of course I could, so I made they sold the boxers into to look like little trunks. But the bad part was I had to wear stockings underneath because it was too cold, they said, for me to not wear the stockings. So
Oh my God.
yeah, and I wore some black Payless shoes, those were my wrestling boots.
I mean, hey, you know what? It is what it is. You know, you made the best of it.
Yeah, there you
You
go.
made it work.
So, well, yeah.
All that reasoning behind number 10.
Yeah, so there you go. Number 10, Demolition. My favorite tag team of all time. By the way.
Icons. Other icons.
Copycat
Yes.
Road Warriors, yeah.
Yeah, you like the Road Warriors?
Nah, I don't know.
Yeah, they
Kinda on
did.
the
They were WWE's version of the Road Warriors.
Yeah.
You're right, but I don't know. There was something about Demolition I really loved. So
It was
Yeah,
the
they
leather
are still-
gear.
it was the leather gear. You know what it was too? I think it was the Jason-looking masks that they wore. So
Yeah,
I think that was
on
really
the way
cool.
to the ring.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there you go. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Your number 9.
My number 9, another icon.
Oh my god.
She hasn't been
just
seen
a warner,
in
but
years.
it's gonna probably be an all diva list.
Majority.
Number 9. Oh my god.
The cat,
The cat.
Miss Kitty herself, another legend icon, Jerry's ex-wife.
Little China.
Little China,
Little
yeah.
China. Shout out to Ruben, who comes to the wrestling guys all the time. He's a big China fan. And I know right now he's probably loving that. She's number 9, Little China. Did you get to see the kitty, Miss, or the
Miss
cat?
Probably
Kitty.
No?
No?
She
That's
was
a damn
very
shame.
popular for
like
the...
one.
It wasn't a bra and panties match. It was a match.
It was like
They were wrestling like in a pool.
in
or
a swimming
something.
pool. Yeah, it was the evening gown match.
Yeah, an evening
In a
gown
swimming
match. And
pool.
she was exposed.
You
And then
saw that?
she, no, I didn't. Well, later on I did.
Yes. So, but she was also remembered as a mini version of China.
Uh huh. She was mini
She was
China.
the mini
After
me
she-
of China.
After she got released?
No.
No, before. Before, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she's yeah.
Yeah, fucking underrated theme. Okay, underrated
All
lady.
right. Here's
Love her.
my number 9.
Let's see. Oh, that's a good one. Not
Come
gonna
on.
lie.
Do you know this song, Eric?
I do.
All right. So number 9 is of course One of a
Who could
Kind
that be?
from RVD.
Yep, that's a good one. That's a good one.
RVD is also a sentimental favorite of mine, just because the store was inspired by his store. And,
Yeah, I remember going to his store as a kid
yeah.
in the mall like twice.
And he gave me his blessing.
Yeah,
And he had one of the longest meet and greets ever at the Wrestling Guy
I was
store.
there.
He's really
What was
great.
it, 4 hours?
Something like that.
And what was cool, he held his pee in for the whole 4 hours.
I know.
Just to meet every single fan.
He is a pro.
Yeah, and he takes his time with every
Wow.
single fan.
And he
So
held
there
his
you
weed
go.
in, too.
Yeah. So that's my number 9. One of a kind, Robin.
I love
it gets you
RBG.
pumped, man. If you hear that song and you don't do the whole effing show, then there's something
That's
wrong with you.
No,
yeah.
I do the Rob.
Bam,
Damn.
down. Either one, it works. If you don't do it, there's a problem.
I do
Yeah.
it every single day.
That's what I base my list off. What I like to imitate sometimes, you
Yeah.
know, or what I, like, if you
Val
don't,
Venus?
if you don't,
Oh,
I did Val
gosh.
Venus a couple. Well, not Val Venus himself, but I did. I did the Val Venus little
The little towel dance.
When you're
towel
younger.
deck.
Hello,
Yeah,
ladies.
I've done it a couple times in the store too.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right, number 8 for Justice.
Number 8 for me is one of my all-time favorite wrestlers. It's not a diva, though.
Oh wow, that's a surprise.
Stand back. There's a hurricane coming through.
Woo! That's right.
The Hurricane.
That's like top 3 for me right
Yeah, I
there.
like that one. When I was a kid, I would get hyped to that song.
Really?
Hell yeah, this
you-
shit is lit.
I was
Did-
excited when he came back in ECW
That he-
2009 or 10.
Yeah. And I love his little pose.
I love him.
When he came out with Mighty Molly,
Yep.
the
And
Hurricane.
Stacy was a superhero for a hot second, too.
Yes. Oh, Stacy. She came out with superhero in training Rosie and
Yeah.
the
Yes,
Hurricane.
she did. Yes, she did.
Yeah. What was Stacy's hero name? I can
Super Stacy.
Super Stacy, was it? Oh, I love Stacy. I
Yeah.
fun fact, I bought Justice all the Hurricane. The
Yeah, you
cape,
did.
The mask, everything.
I loved it.
Yes.
I wish I could. They should remake that. I would buy that in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat.
Now you have Nikki Ash.
No, it's not the same.
No?
No, it would
We-
never be. There'll never be another.
We need something between Nikki Ash and the Hurricane on TV.
There'll never
That'd
be
pretty
another.
cool. All right, I give you that one.
Superhero.
Thank you.
I give you that one because Eric kind of.
Oh, but not the other two?
No, Eric popped for the Hurricane. I could see his like smile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's a fucking icon.
It was nostalgic for me.
Yeah. Here's number 8 for me. I
Let's
think
go.
you both will like it.
Okay.
It's doesn't get enough credit, but
Oh my gosh. A legend.
shout out to Victoria.
An
Just want her back
icon.
in your store.
Please come back, girl.
I know I do.
I love when Victoria used to do the whole hair pulling and
Yeah.
her
Psycho
and Steve-
Victoria was amazing.
Yes. Doesn't get enough credit.
Underrated era.
Underrated.
Got a good
Underrated. Yes. You know, I was looking and I was like, oh my God, Victoria was. And she
She's
still is beautiful.
gorgeous. Yeah.
But I was like, oh my, the red when she had the red hair. But that was later.
She wasn't the lady to mess
You're just
with.
putting out your
Yeah.
fetishes out there. Red
But when
hair.
she used to do the whole thing with Stevie Richards and oh, amazing! If anybody has not listened to an interview with her and how she did the Titantron for it, I think she sat on a trash can when she's spinning, and they made her they just spun the trash can around or something. She said, I'm pretty sure she's said it on a podcast a couple of times. So if you haven't had a chance, you got to make sure you listen to
I'll
it and
ask her
find
next
out.
time.
Yeah, you got to ask her. I think it's so crazy. She said they did. I think she said they did that Titantron in like a couple of minutes. They just threw it together.
Yeah.
It looks
It
amazing.
was very simple. It wasn't too crazy.
Yeah, it wasn't too crazy, but
But it
was,
goes with her so well. And
Yeah.
so does the song. I mean, she's just so
Yeah, she
underrated.
doesn't use it anymore. She
Yeah.
probably can't. I don't know.
No, probably not. And that song was just. I don't think anybody even remembers that the song was actually on
Like
the
a
radio.
pop song.
Yeah.
Like a radio hit for a
Yeah,
little
it
bit.
was.
Yeah, it really was. And then, but I think everybody just associates it with Victoria.
And like that band was sort of controversial.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, because they like Russian.
Yeah, they were lesbians, right? They were playing like,
Yeah, I
Well,
don't
they're-
think they were lesbians.
They
but
weren't. They were pretending to be lesbians
Yeah.
to get more publicity.
well, see, that's
But I
all
mean,
that-
it kind of worked, hey? They did get that
Yeah.
publicity, you know? They got that little extra.
Yeah.
Little extra boost to their careers.
All right, number 7.
Okay, number 7 is somebody who's
Oh.
another icon. But
We've
she
only
is.
had one male on the list.
No,
she's
she's
our,
a le-
our lists are going to be complete opposites.
she's a legend. But this is her first theme song, and she only used it for a little bit because she wasn't there for that long her first year. She
All
was,
right.
you know,
Number 7.
yes.
If we,
Let's see.
if
Do you remember? Do you
oh my
remember?
God. Who is this?
Miss Gail Kim.
Oh, Gail Kim.
When she debuted in like what 2002, 2003, I think.
That's when she won the women's championship.
Yeah.
right?
They did it a couple of
In
times,
her
right?
debut
Yeah.
match,
Yeah.
she won the championship on her debut.
In a
match.
battle royal?
Yes.
Yes.
What a fucking legend.
Gail Kim is a very underrated WWE superstar, but a very accomplished Impact Wrestling
She's
Knockouts champion.
That's
Huh?
true. She was the first.
Yeah.
And she's sexy.
And she said,
There you go, Gail.
there you go, Gail. No,
Yeah.
I love
Bring
Gail
her
Kim.
back to the store.
She's been at the store, her and Christy Hemme. Actually,
Mhm.
Gail Kim is one of the nicest people on Twitter, on social
Yeah.
media, and very honest about stuff. And I love Gail Kim.
Yeah.
So
Does
one
she
of my
really-
favorite superstars that have visited the store.
Does she really hate WWE?
She's just very honest about her run in WWE.
Yeah.
I don't
Which
think
is
she,
fine.
I don't think she hates it. I just think she's very honest about how she
Mhm.
feels about it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say she hates it, but I don't think she would go back.
Yeah. At least not anytime
Not even for Hall of
soon.
Fame.
Nah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, never say never, right?
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah.
she's awesome. She's one
Yeah.
of my favorite. We talk maybe once every now and then. Try to bring her back in the store. We were supposed to get her, Christy Hemme, and Lita, and
Oh yeah.
It fell through because of COVID.
yep. And that's so funny because that's when they just started enforcing or asking
Yeah.
for people to wear a mask,
Yeah.
and
That's true.
they didn't want to come out, in fans' pictures with their masks on. So they said, we'll reschedule it, and unfortunately, it hasn't been rescheduled yet. But I'm hopeful pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Sorry,
That's
guys,
crazy.
if you guys are getting a little buzzing sound
It's
on
already
the,
a long time ago.
on the podcast. Yeah, it's crazy. It's already been, 2 years?
Yeah, I think so. About 2 full years.
2 full years already. It's nuts to me. But, yeah, Gail Kim. All right, I'll give you that one.
Yes. And hey, they gave her a banger of a theme song.
Yeah.
And she won her championship, so.
That's
I
right.
liked her move
She
when she
did.
put like their foot
Amazing.
on
What was that?
Yes. Oh my God. I don't remember what it's called, but it is such a great finisher. She's just amazing.
Eat the feet, right?
Yeah, there we go. That's what
there.
it's called.
That's a
Eat
good,
the
that's a good
feet.
move.
Yes. What a
That's a good
baddie.
name.
What a baddie.
If WWE only would have pushed her the right way,
Yeah.
she would have been amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm glad she found herself in Impact.
That's true.
And I think she's also
She made it.
she
the
works
division
behind
that
the
it
scenes
is.
on Impact, so she's just
She's
amazing.
married to Robert.
Robert, yes,
She be eating good.
yeah, she they be putting up some good recipes, and man, she be teasing us with some good food on Twitter.
Yeah.
So hopefully we get her back in the store. Gail, if you're listening, hopefully we do. See, Justice over here choking, just thinking of food.
Maybe.
All right, here's my number 7. This person has had about 10 different versions of this song,
Oh,
but this one's probably my favorite version of the song. It used to pump me up during the Attitude Era.
Let's go.
So, see, Eric likes that one.
I do.
The Ministry of Darkness,
It's a good song.
Undertaker.
I guess.
I don't know if it's the guitar, but there's something about it that just
I
pumps
would
me
play
up.
this song when I was like in elementary,
Uh-huh.
and then I'd think about how I could take over the school.
Did you do the little tongue sticking out and the eyes rolling back too?
I did.
See? That's the best. I think.
Except I couldn't do it, so I just crossed my eyes.
He tried his
At
best.
least do something with my eyes.
He gave it his
Right?
best.
I have some. It just doesn't look right though.
Yeah,
Doesn't look
I
the
know.
same.
It doesn't. I can never do it right either because he could. I don't know how Undertaker used to just when he used
So
to roll his
easily,
eyes back and he
too.
had it all white. Like on some people, I would still see some
Yeah.
a little black or something, but Undertaker was just
And he perfected it over the years.
yeah, and the tongue too.
And
was just-
the lengua.
Long ass tongue.
yeah. But that Undertaker, the Ministry of Darkness Undertaker, was one of the
that was
scariest
cool.
ones.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's when he was like a really. That's
Player
when
two,
I feel like he peaked as a heel in that era.
yeah. And that's when he kidnapped Stephanie McMahon.
Gonna sacrifice her.
Yeah.
On the little cross
I
and
saw
the
that
cruz.
episode. I rewatched it, and it was just so funny. Like when Sick Man picked up the phone, and then he's like, "Hey Vince." Or like,
I like when he got in the limo. Then he and he kidnapped Stephanie, and he's driving too, and it just looks.
yeah.
Undertaker's had some creepy moments,
He had.
or when he had Teddy Long in the limo,
Oh my
and he goes, I forgot what he says, but it's like one of the greatest lines too when he's driving Teddy.
I remember that, but I don't remember what he says. But I remember
Yeah.
that episode of SmackDown.
Yeah,
But him and Teddy Long are BFFs.
they were Teddy Long
Yeah.
used them for everything.
Yeah, The Undertaker
everything.
and a tag team
Yeah.
I
match.
used to manage him back in the day.
right?
Yeah, and a
Before he
battle
was Undertaker.
royal.
That was your punishment if you ever pissed off Teddy. You'd have to face the Undertaker.
Yeah,
That was your punishment.
that's true. I mean, hey, that is kind of a punishment if you think about it for some of those guys that fought him.
Yeah.
Come on.
And he retired this year. Very nice
I
Hall of
wish I was
Fame.
punished by the
Yeah.
Undertaker. Meaning it would be an honor to wrestle him. That's what I mean.
Yeah. You-
Yes.
right?
I would.
Not too many people got to wrestle the Undertaker, so
I
there
know,
you
for
go.
real.
So,
Especially
about
back in
that.
his heyday. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
He got some good matches too. So one of
Yeah.
my favorite Undertaker match of all time will always be the Shawn Michaels from WrestleMania.
this one.
When first one when Shawn Michaels comes down from the heavens and the Undertaker comes up from hell. That's one of the best entrance. I think that's still one of the best WrestleMania entrances of all time.
That was
So,
good.
Yeah. But that Undertaker with the whole cloak and everything, that was a scary Ministry of Darkness Undertaker.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
pretty creepy. Paul Bearer too, wearing all black with red and
I have a good storyline where Undertaker turns to the good side. He starts wearing all white.
all white. That was what's his name?
The other guy.
Mordecai or no?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No,
he
it
came
wasn't
out like
Mordecai.
once.
It
Yeah,
was-
it
He
was.
was
was.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he came out once and they said adios, Chico.
Kevin Thorne.
Yeah.
Originally Kevin Thorne. Yeah,
Yeah.
or after he was Kevin Thorne. One or the
Yeah,
other.
like a
I was
couple years
thinking
later.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that right now.
Him and Shelly Martinez.
Yeah.
No,
Ariel. Yeah.
I was thinking about if I was a writer, I'd turn Undertaker to the good
To the good side.
Yep.
Yeah. Shawn Michaels took that one.
Fuck
though.
everybody's childhood. I'm turning him white.
Number 6.
All right, number 6 for me, another icon,
Oh, here we
another
go.
legend. Truly a legend, though.
Yeah,
a real
we'll
legend.
see.
I swear to you.
Everyone's a legend on this list. Oh my God.
Miss Sable herself, thank you. The best finisher, the Sable Bomb, thank you very much.
Oh my God.
Definitely top 5 finishers of all time.
This is
Hello.
for the women who want to be me.
And the men who come to see
She would
me.
always say that.
What a legend.
The first WWE diva to grace the cover of Playboy, correct?
That's right, baby.
I have
You
that
have that
Playboy.
copy. Yes,
I
you
do.
do.
I do. I have that one. I
Pages
have
are
the
really sticky,
China.
David.
Just a little. You know
I
what?
can never find that Sable page.
When those Playboys came out, the internet was just starting to come up, so they would put her
Uh-huh.
they would put her the pictures would always go online, so I never had to open the magazine to see the pictures. So
There you go.
I have the
So you have it
Sable, I have the Candice Michelle.
If
You
I
have
ever
them
meet Brock
all.
Lesnar, I'd like to give him the Playboy that his wife sent. Hopefully
She
he
looks
signs
great
it.
on that cover
She
in that
does.
leather outfit.
Think you
Oh
sign
my
it?
god, she
I
was
don't think so.
gorgeous.
I have the one with her and Tori Wilson as well.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god,
think I have both covers.
they look so glamorous in those pictures.
I think there's
Super
one where
glam.
Sable's on top and
And Tori's
Tori's
on the
on the bottom, and then vice versa. I think
Yeah.
they have another one.
They
I
look
think I have both
so
of them.
glam in those. Oh
I have
my
China's
god.
first Playboy too,
Yes.
and
Ugh, icons.
you know who I wish would have posed, but I was happy just with her Maxim cover, Stacy Keebler. That's the love of my life,
But
Stacy
you wish
Keebler.
it would have gotten naked.
No, I just,
I mean, I do like pretty, but like, come on.
I have Maria. I think Maria Canales was the last.
She was the last Playboy cover girl.
And fun fact on that, Jaden, who's now
He was
14, was born the day that I went to go purchase that magazine.
Oh,
Yeah, it was because we went to the mall.
Yeah, we went to the mall, and
so you're like he was being born.
the
She said
wifey was pregnant,
Yes.
and I guess I'm walking all around the mall, because she used to buy me all the Playboys, and just so I could have it in my collection. And so the last one I needed was Maria's, and I remember we walked around the whole mall, and I guess from walking all over the mall, it caused her to go into labor.
Yeah.
And so she got the magazine, and I remember I tapped her on the button. I said, "Oh, thanks, babe." And she said, "Don't touch me."
Yeah, she did. I
It's like,
remember that.
like from Look Who's Talking. Right?
Yeah. So we went to. I'm like, "All right, let's go home." And then we get in the car, and sure enough, she was still in pain. So I called the doctor, and I said, "Hey, can we?" I go, "Hey, I don't know if she's in labor or what's going on, but she's in pain." So the doctor said, "Oh, well, just come on to the hospital." And sure enough, it was about 5-something when we got there.
I think
Maybe
so.
10, 15 minutes later, Jaden was born. So if we would have waited another 10 minutes, I think Jaden would have been born inside the Montebello Mall.
Yeah.
Or at least in the minivan at the Montebello Mall.
Yeah, probably.
So there you go. So that's my
You
Maria
remember that?
Canales.
I do remember that actually.
Yeah.
I do remember
Don't
that.
touch
Playboy.
me.
Yeah.
And I still don't, to this day, I don't even know what the Maria Canales Playboy cover looks like. I think it's still in the bag.
She's
Back
wearing,
when,
like, the
you
little
said you
booty
slapped her
shorts.
ass, right?
Yeah, because it wasn't even like a hard slap. It was like a little tap, just to tell her like, "Thanks, babe," and "Don't touch me." I think she might have broken the register. I don't know.
No, she broke something at Target.
Oh, at
She
JC
broke
Penney's. We went to
Yeah.
JC Penney, and
Yeah,
she was
JCPenney's.
she got a what do you call it, a contraction while we were at JC
Yeah.
Penney. So she grabbed the hooks where you hang the shirts, and she was in such pain she tore it down.
Mhm.
But I think at the store she grabbed the
thing with
register
the-
stand really hard too, and I think she might have broken the little plastic or something that
She
goes
did.
across.
She did she did break the little plastic.
Damn.
Yeah, so
She was not having it that day.
no, she wasn't.
No.
You send the bill.
We ran out.
Adios. Sorry.
So yeah, so that's our Maria Canales Playboy story.
Yes.
So Maria, if you're listening, there you go.
Yeah.
So what number? We're on number 6, right?
Number 6.
So
Mine
my
was
number
Sable.
6, I
Yours
think this
is?
one will make somebody that I know happy at the store.
Who?
So
We're close.
it's my number 6. I'm telling you, if this song does not pump you up and you don't do the whole Randy Orton pose, then
It's
I
not
don't
a bad song, but it's nowhere near my top 20, I don't even think.
wow. Eric, is it in your top 10?
I don't know. Might be my top 20, but top 10, I don't know.
Wow. That's
There's a
heartbreaking.
lot of great songs.
There is, and I don't know if... well, for me, I don't know. There's many
Bernie
great
at the store
divas.
would be very happy.
I'm sure... Oh, yeah, because he loves Randy Orton.
Yeah. I don't know. There's, that song pumps me up. Voices.
you up? To do
Yeah,
what?
it gets
Sit
me
on the
excited.
couch,
Maybe. I can play it in my car, blast it really loud. I do
you
the
sit
whole,
down.
every time I wake up, I go, I do the little pose.
Because you're the legend killer.
The only thing I hated about when he used to do the pose, honestly, is when they used to point the camera at a certain angle and you would see everything going
It's
up.
bulge?
Yeah, I'm like, and he used to wear the little,
Why?
small little trunks.
That's like one of the best parts of his entrance.
Maybe for you. Look,
Yeah.
just like Finn Balor's, right?
Well, Finn does it on purpose. I'm convinced.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he does. He
I'm
knows.
convinced now. He
Yeah.
ain't dumb. He's giving us what we want.
Yeah, Randy had that little,
Mm-hmm.
the little pose on on the corner, and
Thank you, Randy. We
Yeah.
appreciate it. We
Yeah.
appreciate it.
maybe you do.
The girls and the gays, we live for that shit.
Supposedly it's harder for him to go like that now. 'Cause
Well-
his shoulders are all fucked
Oh,
up from
yeah.
years.
Oh, pobrecito.
But man, RKO's are my favorite. RKO is probably the Evan Bourne one.
I mean,
Yeah.
that one's still
Yeah.
sick.
You?
I don't know. Maybe against Seth Rollins for WrestleMania 30.
Oh, that one's a good one. I like the one he just did on Gable.
Yeah.
That one was pretty cool.
Mm.
I don't know how he does it so well.
He's
though.
just so good. He's perfected it so well. His
Yeah.
moveset, he's perfected his moveset 100%.
Yeah, and everybody always says like, who's the best wrestler right now? And I think it's Randy Orton.
Sting.
Good
Yeah,
old Sting.
he's a close second. No, I think Randy Orton's probably the best one right now. It's like he's got better with age. I don't know. There's something about him, but he's really, 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 really good. So I'm gonna give that one. But that's my number 6, Randy Orton voices.
I think I won.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I
of
think I
course.
won.
I think that was Mark Merrill's original theme song too.
It might have been, but Sable just did it better.
Mhm.
She did everything better. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
All right, Eric's a little disappointed right now. None of his favorite songs are in the
Well,
on any of our
sorry.
list. All right, number
Sorry.
5. Here we
Already
go. We're
forgot.
going into our top 5.
Here we go. I
All
think
right.
this is the perfect lead off into the top 5 for me.
All right,
it's
go ahead.
probably I think it might be the only song that's like current.
Eric's number 1 would be the Mounties.
I'm the Mountie.
It'd be IRS.
IRS.
Oh God. Not the
No, the right to
right
censor.
to censor.
Probably that one.
Ivory was pretty good though.
Yeah, she's amazing.
I'm the Mountie. Come on.
I like the Repo Men's.
Oh, Repo Man. Yeah, that's
You
pretty
had
good.
the original glass shatter.
Yeah, that's right. Adam Bomb had a pretty good one too.
So
Sorry. All
this
right.
this is the only song that's, well, it's not their song anymore, but it's the only song that's current at the moment.
Oh, Jesus. Number 5.
Yes.
This ought to be good.
You know it. You'll know it.
This ought to be good. Oh,
It's my girl,
What?
Tamina.
Oh, yes.
Ugh,
Let me tell you.
I
What?
love Miss Tamina. She is everything, and her former song is everything.
What?
That's right. Yep. Sorry.
So every time we would
Sorry.
post, so you would know if you go back on our Instagram story
Scroll
for the
back,
Wrestling Guy
scroll
store,
back, scroll back.
and you would see,
This is just water.
yeah, some of the stories when Justice was working the store.
Yeah.
It would always be with Tamina playing in the background every time.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we didn't put any vodka in there.
Yeah.
Maybe just a little to get you after number 5. But every time, every video always had
right.
a Tamina song.
It had
on,
to.
on Wednesdays.
It had
Always,
to.
always.
Yes. She's a
It
legend.
could be a
She's
post.
an icon.
It could be a Stone Cold Steve Austin post, and Justice would still put Tamina
Yeah.
theme song as the background.
Because it's a banger. It slaps.
yeah,
Thank you very much.
Wha-
That gets me pumped up. That gets me
Never in my life
ready
when
for
she
the
came out,
day.
I've been like,
Oh no, literally me every time. I'm always like, what?
hey, she is engaged to Tozawa right now.
Yes, that's right. But they ruined her theme song. It just
Yeah, they
it
gave her
doesn't
a
hit
new
like
theme
it
song.
used to.
Yeah,
It doesn't.
I will
good.
say that's probably that song is the better theme song out of the two.
Yeah, that's right.
So
It's actually one of the best theme songs of all time. Sorry, thank you very
of
much.
course. Well, here's my number 5.
Probably
Top
better.
five.
To me,
I
this
think-
is better.
I think Jaden would agree with this song, but
Oh God, yeah, my pick is better. She's
Yeah.
the better Samoan.
if you do not give Roman new
What does
theme
he
song,
do?
if Roman's new theme song is not in your top 5,
I mean, it's good, but it's not in my list. I'll tell you that.
no,
I mean, it's a good theme song. I like it.
yeah, it gets you as soon as you hear it. Like he says, God mode. You feel like you're in God mode. You can walk out pumped up. You put the finger up. We almost smashed Jaden's finger when we were driving in the car because he decided to put his hand out the window.
Yeah,
But besides that,
that's
it's-
what he is.
I honestly think if Roman probably has one of the best theme songs right now. Probably the best song of the current wrestlers right now.
Randy
Yeah.
Orton. Even better than Randy Orton.
Well, Randy Orton's my
Oh,
number
yeah.
6 and Roman's number 5, so there you go.
Still,
True.
If you ask Jaden, though, Cody Rhodes is his number 1 right now.
even better than Edge. Edge's theme song.
The new one, I don't know. The new one's pretty close, but I don't feel it's been around long enough, so that's why I didn't. Surprisingly, I didn't put it on my list.
Well,
But I think Roman, that song, I don't know. I like it better than his Shield entrance. I think it finally
it
made
is
him
much
different.
better than
Oh,
the
yeah.
shit entrance
Yeah.
for sure, without a doubt.
It made them just feel different, and it's perfect. It's like the new. To me, it's kind of like a. I know the NWO was more the the porno theme. But this, for some reason, I feel like I tell everybody like instead of the Too Sweet, now the whole We the Ones pose is the new thing. Like when you go to the show and that song hits, you know it's Roman. It's like even the beginning, it's like the glass shattering. So
Yeah, it's like the intro is recognized now.
yeah, and that's what I go by too. So it gets me pumped up. I mean, you can't tell by this body how much how pumped it gets me, but it's close enough.
Yeah. Well, that's funny. We both picked Samoans.
There you go, at number 5.
But I think mine is better. Sorry, Roman.
No, mine is better.
Sorry, Tamina is the leader of the bloodline. Sorry, honey. Get in line, Roman, baby. Get in line.
All right, go with your number 4.
Number 4 is another one of my personal favorite wrestlers of all time.
Oh, here we go.
And it is the second male on this list.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, this is a pretty good one.
Yes, it is.
Legend. That's all I have to say. Legend. Probably my favorite entrance in all of WWE. Without a doubt. The wig, the robe,
How have you not
everything.
dressed up as him for Halloween?
That's a good question. I should. And then when he used to come out with Miss Terry Marlena.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
I remember how much.
And then when he came out with Luna. Ugh, just icon.
I remember how many people hated Goldust when he first came out.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't tell if he was straight, gay, and people hated
his
it.
wife was with him right at the time.
Yeah.
He didn't know what he was.
Marlena was beautiful. And just
She still
added.
No,
is.
his first wife from when he was in the Attitude Era.
Yeah, Marlena.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Marlena.
Marlena.
Terry Reynolds.
Terry Reynolds.
That's why you know her as Terry
Confused,
Reynolds.
like, I don't know.
But
Later
her name,
on.
when she came out with Goldust, was Marlena.
She would
So
come out
used
of
to wear
the
the gold
gold
dress.
champagne colored dress.
Yeah, and if you remember, China
Attacked her
attacked
on
her
her
and
debut.
made her
Yeah.
look like a freaking rag doll.
It did. And Goldust versus Triple H. The feud
Goldust
started
Triple
there.
H. You had Goldust when he freaked out Razor Ramon.
Uh-huh.
Goldust and Roddy Piper. And
Yeah, WrestleMania.
WrestleMania 12. So I give you that one. Goldust.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was huge for us.
One of the
for a long time.
best entrances of all time. I liked
Yeah.
when I think he had Razor's name tattoo on his heart,
Or when he
the
was,
heart tattoo.
When he was messing around with Booker T too.
Yeah.
Oh my
when he had
God.
Tourette's.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't make fun of it here, but yeah, I remember Goldust
One of the
doesn't get
best
enough credit.
characters in
The
WWE
7-Eleven
history.
scene. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Hot
When they bought
dog.
the Slurpee.
Yeah. Booker T was pretty funny.
Him and Booker,
Yeah.
really. Goldust,
Just had a lot of chemistry.
I think you're right. Goldust has to go down as one of the best characters of all time because,
Probably my favorite character of all time.
like I said, you
Sorry.
never knew if he was gay when he did the whole Razor Ramon, Savio Vega,
Then he
all
got
those
stripped.
storyline. Yeah,
He was in his lingerie.
yeah. And then he became one of the funniest characters on WWE TV. And he could wrestle. He could honestly
Yeah,
wrestle.
he's amazing.
I think he will always. If he's not
He had to
inducted
be-
to the WWE Hall of
Yeah.
Fame, that's crazy
He
to me.
adapted well, like he was supposed to be like, his dad kind of overshadowed it.
Yeah,
So he had
yeah.
to go like really
Yeah.
crazy with his character.
Yeah.
And did
Which it worked
amazing.
out.
Yeah.
It really did. It really worked out. I Goldust just doesn't get enough credit. But yeah, that whole
Honestly.
Booker T.
See? There you
The
go.
whole why'd you
Great
mention the 7-Eleven before? I can't get it out of my head. That was funny. I saw the one when he was cutting a promo on Triple H and Ric Flair, and he kept stuttering because of the Tourette's. And then but he could go. That's what was great about Dustin or Goldust.
Yeah.
He could
Yeah.
go. So
Or like whenever he's talking to somebody and he does that, and the other guy, like the guy that he's talking to, just like flinches.
Yeah.
At it.
he was good.
Those are some-
that feud with Razor Ramon.
Those
though.
are some great
Yeah.
moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Marlena added the whole, what was it, like slow motion entrance, the whole
Yeah.
Hollywood,
The old Hollywood glamour.
yeah, he was perfect.
Just, he's so
I hope he comes
camp.
back.
Yeah,
I
he
would
needs to.
love-
One more run as
Yeah.
Goldust.
Please.
Just one more.
Or with the wig and everything.
Yeah.
Give us what
Not
we
just a
want.
t-shirt,
Yeah.
like all like
And just
watered down.
Yeah, too bad he can't do the Tourette's anymore, but I wouldn't mind if he threw it in there somehow.
Give us
Yeah.
what we want, Goldust.
That's
Yeah.
good stuff right there.
It
Uno mas,
was.
uno mas.
Goldust, yeah. Goldust is definitely one of the best, like I said, one of the best and most memorable WWE characters of all time. So
Yeah.
There we go.
I think his action figure actually was one of the most popular ones too.
It was
Yeah.
beautiful.
The only time I kind of was like, oh, they kind of messed him up was when they put him with Luna and they made him into that sadomasochist kind of.
But it was
character.
kind of iconic too, and it was kind of good in its
Yeah,
own way too. It
but-
was just so
and-
different. I was ahead of its time in a way.
And he got a small feud with Stone Cold Steve Austin, which a lot of people don't. So
Yeah.
there you
Yeah.
go. All right, I'm going to give you my number 4.
Let's see. Miss Jackie? Oh, this is a pretty good one. It's
This-
a pretty good
The
one.
group that should have been bigger.
They should have been around way longer, like at least
Yeah.
like 5 years.
Damn.
What the hell?
Yeah, the Nexus.
They had such a big impact
They
in such a
did.
short amount of time, but the writers
There's a
didn't know
bunch
what the
of
hell
good
to do.
wrestlers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've had 4 in store, I think.
Yeah, you're
Which
missing
was
just
Barrett.
Justin Gabriel, Wade Barrett,
Heath
Darren Young.
Slater.
Darren Young, and Heath Slater.
Yeah.
So I'm missing
Daniel
Otunga.
Bryan.
I need Daniel Bryan. I need
What was the guy's
Ryback,
name?
Michael Tarver,
Yeah.
and David Otunga. Yeah,
Yeah.
And David Otunga.
David Otunga.
I remember.
That group should have been the NWO at the time.
I remember when CM Punk
Yeah.
called David Otunga Carlton.
That was the best next version of the Nexus.
Yeah, it was.
Wade Barrett was amazing.
He was a great leader.
Great leader.
Great
That
on the
group
mic.
should have been Wade Barrett should have been WWE champion.
Yeah.
Right?
He made every gimmick work. He made the King Barrett gimmick work. He made
Bad
the
news.
Bad News Barrett. He should have been a face for a little while.
He could have won that 2011 Rumble, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He should have. And he should have. The whole Nexus should have just
Mhm.
ran through the WWE at the time.
Yeah.
And they should have been like. I honestly think they would have been bigger than the NWO. They had that NWO feel.
Or at least they would have been more like memorable, like
Yeah.
like the Shield
Yeah.
is sort of,
Yeah.
because they were around for a few years.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
if they would have
I
had
don't
a more memorable run. Even Heath Slater, I mean, he was always great at what he did, but
Yeah.
being part of the Nexus was just. I mean, they had everything. Like
Yeah, they really did.
they intelligence. They all had
cute leader.
charisma.
Mm-hmm.
We had Wade Barrett in the store. He was awesome.
Yeah.
It's a funny story. We
Please
went to
come
this.
back.
I went to the a couple months after he was at the store. I went to LAX Fan Fest, and these wrestlers, they do so many appearances. I'm sure they see like thousands of people.
Yeah.
I don't even think it was months, maybe a year after he appeared at the store, and he did the LAX Fan Fest. And I was walking by, and I think he was chit chatting with Gail Kim. And for those that don't know, LAX Fan Fest is like a small wrestling con here in LA. They're growing every year. And he was standing there talking. I was gonna go say hi to him, but I'm like, oh, he's busy talking to Gail Kim. So I walk by, and I just hear somebody go, David, and I'm like, what the heck? And he's like, wrestling guy, and I'm like, holy how does he remember my name? And he remembers the store.
And this huge ass lanky dude just.
And he's like, how you doing? And then I'm like, oh, I'm great. And I was just like, that to me was like, everybody always asks, like, do you mark out or anything? And I usually don't, but after that day I marked out because I was like, oh my God, Wade Barrett honestly remembered my
Wow.
name, the store.
And he ran over to you or what?
No, he just shook I was just barely walking by him, and he just
Yeah.
stopped talking to Gail and just pointed at me and did the whole thing. And I was like, wow. So that to me was like a huge honor for him to remember me. Because
Yeah.
like I said, I've met other guys months later and they don't remember, Like I ran into Cody Rhodes maybe a year after he did the store, and he didn't remember.
Damn.
I mean, not in a bad way. When I mentioned it to him, he did. He was like, oh, yeah. And he apologized. He's like, oh, it's because I meet so many people. And
I mean,
I've
he
been to so many
does.
stores. And I'm like, no, it's okay. But Barrett, just, yeah. And then everybody in the Nexus so far we've had at the store is just great.
Yeah.
Everybody. Like Justin Gabriel, one of
Love PJ.
the best people I've ever gotten a chance to meet. So
Yes.
when we all had COVID, he
I
was
met
telling
him
me what to
at
drink.
AT&T.
Oh,
Took
that's
me there
right. Yeah.
backstage. He
Him,
was cool,
Taya.
yeah.
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 So-
The other
Yeah.
woman, who's that?
That was Taya.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Justin Gabriel, like I said, he gave us
He's beautiful too.
was helping us trying to figure out what we could take to help get better from COVID.
Yeah.
Heath Slater, awesome guy. A baseball game, so we're gonna do that. And Darren Young, I'm always joking with him. Every time he posts a picture of another guy, I'm always like, he's cheating on me, and he's cool. And Barrett just remembering me, so I haven't gotten to work with Tarver, Otunga, or
Right back.
Ryback. but
Technically, CM Punk was in Nexus, so you
Yeah.
gotta get CM Punk.
I gotta
too.
get him and Daniel Bryan. I did get to
MTV.
meet Daniel Bryan at Royal Rumble Access, so there you go. So
Yeah.
I got him to meet 5.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
gotta get Bray
Oh, and I
Wyatt,
did
too.
meet Punk.
Oh,
I did
yeah,
meet
huh?
Punk at the
Yeah,
Hollywood
you
Hot Topic.
did.
So there you go. I'm almost done. I just need Ryback, Otunga,
Yeah, you
and
still need
Tarver.
those three. There we go. Here
And
we
that's
go.
it. I'm done.
Tarver.
Yeah, he's a great rapper. He actually wrote and rapped PJ Black's Ring of Honor entrance.
Oh
So
shoot,
there
that's
you
cool.
go. There you go.
No
So,
disrespect. I take it back. You know.
no, he's a good rapper. He's a good rapper.
That's
All right. Number 3.
Number 3. It's a little more current actually now that I think about it. It may be a surprise, but she's another favorite of mine.
Of course. Everybody's a favorite. Everybody.
She is, and she's a blonde.
Oh, wow. Oh,
That's right.
Summer Rae.
My dancing diva, the blonde. Well, now she's a redhead,
No way.
an icon. Yes. I was so happy to see her back at the Rumble.
She's also been at the
I
store.
love that theme song
Yes.
so much.
She's been at the store. Summer Rae has been at the store.
Yes, she has.
She's great
She
friends
was
with Tennille.
beautiful.
Yeah, her and Tennille Dashwood are really good friends.
Mm-hmm.
She actually did a really cool thing, Summer Rae. There is a young man who has Down syndrome, and he just wanted to be the first professional wrestler that
Mm-hmm.
had Down syndrome. And Summer Rae, Mojo Rawley, I think EC3, Braun Strowman, they all trained him, and he actually performed at a show.
Yeah, he did.
So Summer Rae was very behind that, though.
Yes.
Very nice job of Summer Rae. Summer Rae is really cool too.
She's
very
amazing.
Nice.
She's
Very.
an icon. And she looked great at the Rumble.
She did. She
My
did.
girl. I needed another match between her and Natty.
She was
Give us one more.
Fandango's first
Dancing
right?
partner,
Dancing
yes.
partner, right?
She's
yeah.
the dancing diva.
Yeah. And then her last appearance was with TJP, I think.
I think so.
Yeah. So
You know what? And she
also came out with Tyler,
she's
right?
the reason that Sasha Banks is the boss.
That's right.
Thank you very
What?
much. She gave her that nickname.
Yeah.
The boss.
The boss. So there you go, Summer Rae.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't get enough credit.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Beautiful woman too.
Call to me.
She also did a little Fandango dance at the store with Butcher.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the
Cha cha la
Butcher,
la.
I haven't
Alright.
seen him in a while.
My number 3 is probably
Not as good as mine.
well, I think so.
Oh goodness. The Oddities.
The Oddities with Luna.
Mhm.
You don't remember everybody?
I don't remember this one.
I do, but I don't know the other members besides
The
Luna.
Insane Clown Posse, actually.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
the same clown.
Yeah, I remember all the guys. There was the Earthquake was under the mask who would carry the Cartman doll. And
Oh.
Kurgan, he's now I think he's an actor now in Hollywood, and
Oh.
so you got I don't know what happened to I think Golga was his name. I don't know what happened to him, but I think
Yeah.
Golga was his name.
They
the
were an
bigger guy.
interesting stable.
They were, but they were fun. They deserved. And then you had ICP coming out with them. So there you go. That song is great. You haven't heard the song?
It is a fun song.
Yeah, it gets me pumped up, makes me wave
It's
my
very
arms.
fun.
That's
It's
what they used
very
to
upbeat.
do. They deserve so much more. They
Oh,
were
wait,
always
yeah.
on
That
like
was an ECW, right? For a
no,
little bit,
no,
or
no, they were on
On-
Monday Night Raw
on
during
Raw.
the Attitude Era, but they
Yeah.
would come out mostly on I think it was called Shotgun Saturday Night, and then they would come out on Raw every now and then, and they just didn't get the push they deserved. But they were super. I maybe because the big guys couldn't really go, but
Yeah.
they were super cool to watch on TV. And
remember
the
a
theme
little
song
bit,
was
but-
amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
Luna came. That was probably my favorite Luna run, honestly. Luna Vachon.
She's underrated.
I think that
herself,
fit
too.
that fit her
It
character
really
so
did.
perfect.
It did. She
Yeah.
was all over the place. She was rowdy. She was crazy.
And seeing Earthquake with the mask on,
Mhm.
and because he, you never got to see him. I was always hoping he'd come back to WWE, but he didn't want to come back as Earthquake, so he would carry the
Never
little
liked
Cartman doll. No, I just think he wanted something different and get over as a
change.
different character, which was perfect.
was
He
pretty
got
young,
over.
wasn't he? Like even when he first started, he was like in his 20s, I think. Huh?
Yeah, he was young.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I got so mad when he beat up Hulk Hogan.
He was a perfect heel for that time.
Yeah, he was. When he beat up, not Hogan, Warrior, I think. Him and Dino Bravo, they set up Warrior. And I was like, I was a kid. I was like, oh my God, they just beat up one of my guys, the Warrior. He wasn't my favorite, but he was one of my guys at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
You liked him enough to be bothered.
Exactly. Number 2.
Number 2. Okay, this is a very hard decision. You have no idea. So difficult.
Oh, Lord.
So difficult. But, I had to give it to my girl.
Not surprising.
I had to give it to my girl.
That's
Mish.
a good thing. So.
Trish
Yeah, it is.
I
Stratus.
always liked it.
The greatest
Little
woman in
Kim.
all of WWE. Thank you very much.
Little Kim.
Yes, Little Kim.
We're gonna.
Mhm.
That's a good
Every time I hear her song, I get so happy. The little, inner child
The
of
little
mine
giggle
gets so
at the beginning.
excited every single time.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
It went with their perfect.
Yes, it does.
It's funny back then how the songs went with the wrestlers so perfect.
Yeah.
They really did. They matched them so much better, honestly. They
Now
just
it's a
knew how to
little
get it
harder.
right.
Now like Roman and Rollins, they got it. Edge's new song goes with him perfect.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio still has the same song. But
Yeah. Trish still has the same song when she comes out.
well,
too.
he's had 2 songs, Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, the first one was pretty good.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first one was pretty good. This the new one's pretty good too.
But yeah.
But yeah,
More iconic.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my number
Let's
2
see. Let's
is.
see.
Are you ready?
Of course.
If you don't hear this song, if you hear this song and it doesn't make you want to break some,
And drink some beers.
drink some beers, get the cokes, whatever, you know.
Like that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
But
But
does
the-
it, like he holds them all cool.
yeah. Put the middle finger up.
Yep.
Actually, I like the first version of that theme song better. Like the first one.
Yeah.
It's a little slower with the sirens.
Yes.
Actually,
Dang,
that
he
one.
remembers that. Very good. That was the
That's
were the
another
good
legend.
one. Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Those were good. I wonder what your number one's gonna be then.
Oh, I know. You notice my favorite's not on the list. Daniel Bryan. It was a
Yeah.
close, but I couldn't put him on just because I felt the song. It's cool. I always feel like doing the yes chants to it, but I
it's
just
not the
felt it's a
best.
little generic.
Yeah.
I love it though. I mean, like Ric Flair's,
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
yeah, but it was just not on my top.
Yeah. Well, my number one, I think, is a little bit underrated as well. I would say he's like one of my favorites for sure too, but the song is just way too good. So I had to just give it that little edge over my girl Trish.
This ought to be good.
Do you remember?
The Christian,
Yep.
the original one.
The only one that matters. I don't know the other one.
That's the best
This is
version.
the best one.
That one you agree with?
Yeah.
You gotta blow me away. This
Yep. That
That's a really good
Christian was one of my favorites. His gear on point, the song on point.
Yeah,
Yep.
guy one.
Yeah, the guy one sucks. I don't know why they changed it. It
yeah.
was terrible.
Well, Christian's had so many. Remember the one that you go, Christian, I lost your one, your
That
own.
guitar riff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's pretty good.
hmm
There was a good couple songs. I mean, the Attitude Era probably had the best theme songs of all time.
Yeah, it probably did.
Christian had another song right in between, or no?
Yeah, I think,
I think
he
he
did.
did have another one, yes.
Yeah, Edge had a lot of good songs.
Edge had a couple theme songs. Or just different alternate versions of every
Christian's
song.
TNA theme songs were pretty good.
Yeah, Christian's TNA. Samoa Joe had a good song. Has a good song.
Yeah, he did.
hmm
I'm going, but my number one,
Let's see. Is it
Be-
Deborah?
because this song, every time I'm in the store, just I'll tell you why. But let's see if I got the right version of this song here.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, if you don't get a bottle of water and feel like spitting it out at the store, I've almost done it every time I get a bottle of water and the song's on. You just feel like doing the whole spitting of the water.
His whole entrance.
You just feel like imitating the whole entrance. It pumps you up. If you don't like wrestling and you hear this song at a gym, you just feel like pumping iron and hitting the weights.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting crazy.
Yeah, and we're baseball guys. Me and Eric are baseball guys, and it's a walk-up song, or if you're pitching, that could be like your song to walk up to the mound and pitch. It just pumps you up, and that's why I picked Triple H's song as the number one song, "The Game" by
Not
Triple
bad.
H.
I
by
mean, he's a
Motorhead.
legend.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
It's definitely a great theme song. I think
the whole
other
entrance
song-
is cool too.
Yes, it is.
The way
And-
they would go, when he stands there and they just go around
Mhm.
him, and
He's
then
like right on the beat, perfect with
Yeah.
the song.
Yeah.
it's perfect. And then he does the whole water spit. So there
Mhm.
you go. That's my number one.
And he goes in the ring. It's like, all that stuff.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's my number one.
Triple H has some good theme songs too, though.
Yeah.
And when he barely comes out, he's got to wait there for 5 seconds for some reason. With his head down.
Yeah.
He wants you to get hyped up. He wants you to get ready and get
Yeah,
ready.
you're
and
just
get
waiting, and then
ready. Yup.
that whole
Mhm.
image too with the spotlight and the water,
Yeah.
the mist is just
Yup.
I don't think it'll ever be replicated
He
the
was all
same.
wet.
Yeah, he made me wet.
He was
But-
pretty chiseled, man.
Yeah.
He was huge.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Now, is there any songs that almost made the list? Like sort of like little shout outs to songs that just didn't make the cut.
Samoa Joe's,
Oh, that's a good one.
Edges, all of Edges pretty much.
Mhm.
The Brood.
Yeah.
I felt like The Brood, but
I give more credit to Gangrel.
yeah, Little Gangrel. Yeah, that whole song is just. It's up there. If I had to pick, he'd probably be number 11. Cody, I think is in there. His new one, and also the Smoke and Mirrors, I think is pretty good. Bobby Lashley's, Thanks to Jericho. Booker T.
Yeah.
Yeah, because every time you hear it, you feel like doing.
Booker T was
the whole thing.
was on my mind. He was like
Yeah.
in my top 20, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some pretty good ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That wasn't even a WWE song. I think.
The Rock.
Mhm.
So because you always feel like doing the little, people's elbow and the little
Yeah.
eyebrows. So there's a couple good ones for you.
Mhm. I left out a couple good ones too.
Oh,
I left
here we go.
out Tori Wilson, the one that Lillian sings,
Oh.
of course. I left out Victoria, all 3 of her theme
Yeah.
songs. I left out Deborah.
Yeah,
I left out. Oh my gosh, I left out Terry,
I left out
Miss
Stacey,
Jackie,
Kid Rocks
Stacy.
with legs like.
I left out Beth
Legs.
Phoenix. There was a lot that I left out.
Yeah.
BB.
Yeah. Oh,
so
yes,
many,
of course.
so many.
China.
icons. China. Yeah, there's a
I
lot.
liked her theme song.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a couple.
There's
good
so
ones.
many.
There's just a lot of good songs. But hopefully you guys enjoyed our top 10. I'm sure some of you agree, don't agree. Let us know, which one's your top 5 on the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Leave them in the
Yeah.
comments. Let us know what your top 5 songs are of all time. Another one I left out, Eddie Guerrero. He just had too
Oh
many.
yes, Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah. Benoit had a good. Benoit had some good ones.
Mhm.
I mean, well, he had a good one. So I still.
NWO.
That one always reminds me of porn.
Right?
DX.
Oh yeah, DX. That's
So
right.
X-Pac.
Yeah.
So you had a lot of. Cesaro's new last one was pretty good too. Sheamus.
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar's.
Stephanie McMahon.
Stephanie. Vince.
Both actually. I love both.
Vince has probably.
Vince, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what about Linda McMahon?
Yeah. The WWF Superstars theme song. Shane McMahon.
You.
Oh, how about Doink? No.
Yeah.
Warrior.
Mm-hmm. Christy Hemme.
Oh, all right.
Joy Giovanni.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up here.
Amy Weber. Lena Yada.
Or Eric. Queen of Mean Justice. Now you know why. Nobody listens to me.